Hello there, everyone! And we're back to our regularly scheduled D&D programming.
Wait, this isn't scheduled conflict. Oh wait, no, this is Cultivation Crusaders. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Get your
Means I gotta
storyline
put-
straight.
Yeah, I gotta put my edge away.
That's right. Rather than use your edge, you gotta use your edge now.
Different kind of edge.
That's right.
Adam Copeland?
Oh,
No.
maybe.
Wait, so who are we edging now?
Get out, everybody!
Phrasing. But to answer your other question, what you may be doing right now is that just the other night for your player characters, they just came across Yaren. But Yaren wanted to talk to Yanghe for just a small moment, to which they revealed to Yanghe that they're actually their old village spirit animal, Whisper, the fox. And that currently, and Yaren is currently inside of a cage, being forced to masquerade as Whisper's animal form. And so far, the only people that know about that are you four, Whisper, Yaren, and Shirley.
Because of course Shirley has to freaking like eavesdrop on everything.
I mean, it's in her name. She will surely see you.
Surely you jest.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
And don't call me Shirley.
But her name is Shirley.
That's the joke.
I have also seen the movie Airplane.
Indeed. But with all that said and done, let's go ahead and head back into the town. As you guys do indeed come back, and you do see Yaren there. Alongside Mama, Shirley, and Tsuchi. Yaren waves to you all and wishes you good luck.
So, guys, how do we want to do this? Because I have no idea.
Don't ask me, I'm not usually the, solution person.
You will notice that the fox currently inside the cage is currently gagged. They have something over the muzzle of their mouth preventing them from opening it. But they do seem very eager to come out to you.
So, what do we want to do, guys?
Well, I think we were given a very clear path towards the solution to this, weren't we?
We were.
We were?
Remind us for those that don't remember, because the trip was a long way.
He rubs the bridge of his nose, and
I am saying this in I'm saying this in character because I, out of character, don't remember shit.
And Jesus can correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be misremembering this. But I don't think Kuzushi would, because Kuzushi is smarter than me, and this happened more recently with Kuzushi than it did for me. So
Smarter than the average Boon.
Well, as I recall, you just need your coins.
That's right. Yanghe still needs to go and pick up her payment.
I do. But shouldn't we also try to get Yeren out?
They will release her as soon as she turns back.
Or they will probably kill her for some reason.
Let's not think about that for right now.
Well, there are guards stationed around her cage. You could ask one of them what they plan on doing with her.
Hmm.
I mean, they could also consider cooking her.
I'm gonna go and just get my payment. And when I get back, we can devise a plan after you guys talk to the guards. So, Xue Zhe, shut up.
Aren't we all supposed to get paid, by the way?
Yes, you all are supposed to get paid, by the way.
So then let's just get paid and then we can talk to the guards after, okay?
Fine, we'll get paid, then we'll have some fox on a stick.
Stop it. This is our friend we're talking about.
Well, it's always good to have friends for dinner.
I smack him upside the head.
As you should.
Bad. No.
So, you go and get your reward, which was 50 of your elemental coins or 25 gold coins if you didn't want the elemental coins.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the former.
And Suchi
I
is
think-
it's just marveling at this fox and its multicolored tails. They're beautiful, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how many gold coins again? Sorry, I
You would
heard the
receive
number.
either 50 of your elemental coins or
Yeah.
25 gold.
25. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Thanks. Sorry, I heard
I
the
will
number.
do I also have the option to take 50 of my elemental coins?
Yes, you all have the option to take 50 of your elemental coins or your regular standard gold coins.
I will take my elemental coins.
I will also take my elemental coins.
Alrighty
The
then.
only one who's gonna take gold. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Sure, yeah, we need spending money.
So, who wants to go talk to the guards, huh?
Look, I'm not exactly what you would call inconspicuous, though.
Kuzushi will make his way over to talk to the guards.
Thank you, Kuzushi.
Alright.
Waves
so,
it off.
Alrighty then. So Kuzushi, you make your way over to one of the guards as they are standing guard near the cage. They have their hand on their spear as they are looking straight at you. How can we help you today, stranger?
That's an interesting find, isn't it?
Indeed. The mayor of the village managed to find it, so according to her, we're going to be auctioning it off to the highest bidder.
I see. No concern about the possibility of, say, a disguise of some sort?
Was caught by one of the adventurers, and they were able to at least place a hand on it.
I see. Out of curiosity, what would you have done if it wound up being some sort of disguise? I haven't encountered something like this.
I honestly wouldn't know. We've never really encountered a fox either. They're so rare. But we're certain that it's real. I mean, the adventurer who helped us catch it actually did manage to, like, place a hand on it, so we were actually able to verify that it was indeed real.
Who was this adventurer?
She was an outsider as well. She was able to assist us in tracking this thing down after we were coming across it merely by chance. She is the student of the Sword Sage, Yaren.
Oh, yes, I know her. So you don't know what you'd wind up doing either.
I mean, to be fair, foxes are merely words of legend around here, so the fact we even found one to begin with, it's a very rare find.
Indeed. He's kind of thinking about that and looking towards the folks.
Would you like to enter into our bidding war?
I'd have to talk to the person in our group that has a lot more money. When is this, by the way?
We're going to be holding it within 1 hour.
Within 1 hour. Okay.
Yep, the mayor herself is
where's
actually
it
going to be...
at?
What was that?
Where's it going to be at?
Right here in the center of town, where everybody can see it. The mayor herself is actually going to be in charge of it.
I'll go let the people with the non-elemental money know.
Oh, we accept elemental money too. It's just not going to be as expensive.
Right. Okay. Still, I think I have a party member who would be particularly interested in this. Thanks for the information.
Not a problem.
You
And in
mouse.
case you do decide to join along, he hands you a paddle. It has a number on it. It is the number 4.
Thank you.
Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Kuzushi will head back to the group. He's going to hold the paddle in his tail. For the moment. And he's like, well, I got us a number to bid. They're going to be auctioning it off.
What is its number called? Yaoi?
No, stop. Cease. Bad. It's 4.
Yeah. If anything, it probably sounds more like Yon.
So,
And they
why
do take elemental coins as payment.
Yep.
So why can't we try and, like, make contact with her as of right now again?
Because it would look very suspicious of us talking to an animal in a cage.
Well, she's gagged.
That's even more reason for it to look suspicious.
I don't
Well,
get it.
Do wonder if she's in a cage, why did they gag her?
We
Fox
were
spirits.
already told about this.
Fox spirits are known for being very tricky, so
Oh,
words
right.
are kind of part of their whole forte. So
And also Yaren, doing air quotes when saying Yaren, did tell them that gagging the fox spirit would be necessary This was intended to make sure that they didn't find out that it was a fake.
But I mean, if we reveal that it's a fake here and now, wouldn't the auction just be cancelled and Yeren be released?
And then they'd go hunting for the real fox spirit.
Oh.
Yes, you either need to go have your deal with the real fox spirit first, or we have to win this auction.
Let's see, how many coins was it that my friend said that he needed?
All right. Needs a total of 75 coins.
And how many did I give him?
You didn't give him any yet. You gotta give them to him all at once.
Okay. I have 58.
Mine are the wrong element.
If you have any gold, you can exchange that for even more elemental coins. They go for the rate of 2 elemental coins for 1 gold.
Let's see. I'm trying to math in my head. I'm not very good at this. So if I have 58 and I need 75, how much gold would I need?
All right. You need at the minimum of 9 gold.
Kuzushi does have 14 gold.
I have
Let me see.
130 gold.
Oh, because of
Holy
push.
shit.
Oh, I have 40. I think I can cover it. So, okay. I'm gonna go in and buy those coins and I'll be back. So I'm gonna run off and grab the coins that I need.
Kuzushi is going to toss the paddle to Xue Zhe.
All right. Xue Zhe, you now have the 04 paddle. Yanghe,
You have the most money, therefore, if anybody should stay to make sure nothing goes wrong, it would likely be you.
All right, so Yanghe, you head over to Suchi's shop, the general store, and they're more than willing to accept your gold for the elemental coins, but they let you know that they're probably not going to be as useful in the bidding wars. Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah. I think, I'm feeling kind of lucky. So, you know.
Very well then, if that is your desire.
Okay, so it's, 9 gold, right?
Yep, 9 gold for 18 fire coins.
Okay. All right. That brings us to 75.
Technically
Elemental
76.
coins. 76.
Yeah, you actually have 76.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool. 1 extra. Perfect. Thank you very much. And then just run out. They head on back. Okay. I've got it. So, where's Whisper?
You remember that Whisper did pass by you earlier, heading out of town. Because if and when that goes off, they don't want to be in town when it happens.
Oh, crap.
Like I said, at least one of us should stay and make sure that nothing goes wrong on this end.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna head on out. I'll be back.
I'm gonna rush on out of town. Just bolting.
As they're bolting out of town, you do hear Shirley go, "Oh, I do hope your friend does come back in time for the auction." She seems to be smirking in a very hoity-toity way.
Like she's one step away from doing an oh, what kind of way?
Oh, she will never do the princess laugh.
She'd never do the Hime laugh, no.
Oh,
I can't do it. That's the one laugh I can't do.
I could attempt to, but I'm afraid I'd hurt my voice if I tried.
Fair enough.
See? That one right
There
there.
we go. There we go.
Here we go.
Alrighty then. Let me just go ahead and get that map ready for you.
Okay.
No, baby, the mic is not a toy. Go away.
But Mumsler, I crave violence.
He does.
I am all out of Silent Hill toys to punish.
No, stop it. Why are you like this?
Because
Oh.
Mumsler, I crave violence.
Alrighty then. So, Xue Zhe, Umeko, Kuzushi, do you guys want to do anything in town before we head on over to what Yanghe is going to be doing?
Well, I think I'm fine.
I think I'm okay.
No. Don't eat my headphones wire. Why are you like this?
Alrighty then. So then Yanghe, roll me a perception.
Okay. I gotta stop closing my freaking character sheet when I need it. Perception.
An 8.
Mm.
You're not seeing anything obvious that would be like an indicator saying, "Hey, come follow me here."
I'm gonna call out for Whisper.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand to try and make sure that the guards don't hear you as you are outside of town.
Okay.
You try to whisper, but you try to do that yelling whisper that's like, "Hey, Whisper, are you here?"
Stage whisper.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guards are looking to you, but they don't pay you any mind. They noticed it. After all, they don't know the fox is a name.
I'm gonna start walking around the gate.
Okay, as you're walking around the outside of the gate, roll me another perception.
Okay. Another 8.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Whoa.
Lord. All of my good rolls were spent last night. No.
Well, you're more than welcome to roll another sleight. Try and call out to them.
That's another 5.
Oh my father!
Oh my god.
Whisper! Whisper! The guards are just looking to each other now, thinking, she keeps using that word. I don't think she understands what that means.
Speaking quietly, speaking quietly.
I'm gonna keep walking around.
Alright.
With a very with the classic nonchalant like that.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
9!
Hey, it's not
You-
an 8.
You actually meet the DC now. So, you turn your head over to the side, and one of the dunes seems a little odd. Then you realize that there's something carved into the side of the dunes to make it look like a few foxtails.
I'm immediately going over there.
Uh-huh.
There you are.
You head around the dunes, and there you see Yeren.
Air quotes.
Yes. So then. Finally found it.
I present the coins.
Lovely. Yeren goes ahead and reverts back to their fox form.
Now you better apologize after I give these to you. You understand?
Indeed.
I
Now
mean
then.
it. You owe Yaren an apology.
I will give them the best apology that I can muster.
You better.
Now then, let us begin the ritual, shall we?
Okay, so how does this work exactly?
Please, hand over the coins.
Okay.
And I hand them out.
Alright, so you hand over the coins, and Whisper does indeed engulf the coins within their tails. And as such, they tell you to close your eyes and begin to meditate.
Okay.
Now then. Roll me a fortitude save.
A fortitude? What?
Sorry,
What?
Constitution. Sorry, I'm so used to
Constitution.
Pathfinder, so
Okay.
Constitution save, yes.
12.
You start to feel something pull upon that new organ that formed into your being just not that long ago.
Okay.
Now, Yanghe, are you able to feel my presence within you?
I think so.
Very good. I am about to meld our two beings into one. And as such, you will feel some slight discomfort. But, then again, this may also tickle.
Okay.
All you need to do is just power through this and let the change happen.
I'm not gonna grow tails, am I?
You might.
Am I gonna grow fox ears too?
Once again, you might. It varies from person to
Oh.
person. Now then,
Okay.
roll me another Constitution save.
Alright. 7. Oh my god, my rolls are hot garbage.
Okay. Your hair feels a little funky. You know, maybe you got an itch over by one of your ears. Why don't you go ahead and give him a quick scratch?
She does so.
Huh, you scratch the ears on the side of your head, but that itch just keeps on getting itchier.
Mm,
She's gonna shake her head and just power through.
Alright, roll me another Constitution save then.
Okay. 19! There we go!
You start to feel a warmth wash over your body as a new form of power starts to well up inside of you. There we are. Everything is almost taking cold. Now, we just need to make a bond. I, Whisper, will pledge to do everything within my power to help Yanghe become as powerful as they can be.
okay,
Yanghe,
so
sweetie, you gotta say something too. You gotta.
what do I say then?
I want to see the world, and you're gonna help me make that happen. If you promise to do that, that'll form the bond.
I promise.
You gotta say the whole thing.
Okay. I promise that I will show my best friend the entire world that they want to see.
Alright. Now, roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. 15.
Alright. As you open your eyes, you see that where Whisper once stood, they no longer stand. In fact, now in that spot... Here we are. Now in that spot is nothing more than a golden spear. The tip of which is in the shape of a foxtail.
I'm gonna reach out for it and hold it.
As you reach out for it and hold it with your hand, something feels familiar, warm, inviting. And then you realize, this is Whisper. Whisper just became a weapon for you. Behold your gold sign, as you, Yanghe, are now level 5.
Yee! I did it! You're gonna have to help me level up later.
Yep.
I'm
Now-
taking the spear and I'm sheathing it.
As you go ahead and sheath it, you will notice that in the spear itself, there does seem to be a small divot in there. Looks almost coin-shaped.
I wonder.
The pay-to-use spear?
I'm gonna take the last
these
coin that I
guys-
have and just put it inside.
As you put it inside the slot, it begins to fade away into non-existence. And the tip of the spear begins to glow bright red, almost as if it's got a, it's imbued with fire.
Oh.
I'm gonna touch it.
You touch the spearhead?
I mean, can I hold it?
You can touch the spearhead, you can hold the spear, but if you touch the spearhead, there will be consequences.
Consequences, consequences, as long as I'm rich.
Okay, I have no idea what I just did, but that's cool. That's really cool.
Alright, so with the coin inside of the spear, do you still sheath it?
No, I want to figure out how to turn the light off.
So how do I... Am I... Whisper, you forget that I'm dumb as freaking, like, a sack of bricks. Can I have that coin back, please? Or are you just taking it?
As you ask all of this, you start to feel a small tingle in your body.
Ooh.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. 16.
You hear a voice inside your head that goes, "Oh, for the God's sake. You just gave me a coin to use, which means that now you have to attack something. Otherwise, this charge is still going to be in the weapon."
Oh, okay. Listen, you didn't exactly give me an instruction manual.
This is new ground for me, too. I mean, I don't know how to dissipate this energy you just gave me.
I didn't know what that was gonna do, jeez.
They belong together.
They really do.
Besties!
Look, I didn't know it was gonna turn into Soul Eater all of a sudden.
It is.
It's Soul Eater / Shaman King rules.
Oh wow, that's an anime I haven't thought about in a while. Shaman King.
Oh my god. Alright. So, with a flourish, I'm actually going to, I'm gonna practice with it. I'm gonna just, like, envision what I want to, like, think that I'm going to be attacking and just thrust the spear.
All right. You ready yourself as you try to act as if you're using the spear in active combat. You envision an enemy right in front of you, and as you thrust the spear forward, as the spear touches the dune in front of it, the spear does the normal spear damage, but also does 1 fire damage.
Okay. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yep. You'll be able to put elemental coins into your Whisper Spear, and depending on the element, that's the type of damage that it'll do alongside the normal spear damage.
Your Whisper.
Ooh, so she can
Thank
borrow
you.
elemental
I'm glad you
coins
got the
from
pun.
people.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sheathing my weapon.
Well, that's good news, because since the charge is spent, it's just a regular spear now.
Yep, I'm sheathing it, and I'm gonna head back.
As you're
That
heading
means
back
she
into
can
town,
borrow.
there is a bit of a commotion going on. Now, just before Yanghe did her deal with Whisper, let's see what the group is getting into.
Just waiting around with
There we
Xue Zhe for the auction to start, quote unquote.
Uh-huh.
And me, Umeko.
Yep.
So
Well, good news is, the mayor does seem to come by, and as such... Oop, why didn't the thing pop up here? Ah, right. That's the wrong window. I forgot that at the DM I have 2 windows. One as the player for the people to watch, and one as the GM. So, here we go. The mayor does indeed make herself known, as she welcomes everybody for coming by here for the... well, for the auction. There are a few familiar faces here.
I cast Invisible Mage Hand.
Alright, who do you cast it on?
I don't have to declare target yet. It's just there. I can command it to do stuff, but I'm not doing that yet. I just have it.
And beside her is her husband. There we are. Kaiser Khan. As such, she will tell you that this is a rare and monumentous occasion for the entire village, as they managed to come across an actual kitsune fox. Unlike regular...
Kitsune actually means fox.
Yes, but they're about to explain that unlike regular foxes, which usually only have 1 tail, kitsune usually have more tails, and the more tails they have, the more powerful they are. To which they...
You just said fox.
Yes, I know I said fox, but I had to differentiate the two between regular foxes and magical foxes.
Okay.
We just all want to make the Spider-Verse jokes.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who just watched the movie, I'm just like, yeah, chai tea, naan
I have
bread.
not seen it yet.
TT.
And bread.
Hey, pond bread's pretty good, okay?
Huh.
I know what I said. But yes, whoever is going to be walking away with this will be very famous, and chances are they are probably going to get the ire and leer of their peers. As such, she'll begin
No.
she is going to
Sorry.
begin the auction, starting off with 20 gold.
I raise my paddle.
All right, so we have 20 gold going to the gentleman there with the mask. And as such, the next person to raise up their paddle is the foxman in front of you, saying 21 gold. Suchi raising up her paddle, saying 23 gold.
I raise my paddle.
All right, how much?
50
More.
gold.
Ah, here we are, more ambitious bid of 50 gold. All right, I have 50 gold going once, 50 gold going twice. And now Suchi raises her paddle again. 55 gold. All right, we have 55 gold here.
100 gold.
Oh my god. Okay.
Ah, a staggering 100 gold going to the man in the mask. Going once. Going twice. Mama raises her paddle. 100 platinum. As she says
I would like
that,
to do a sleight of hand check on Mama.
first only a perception.
I can do that.
You notice that just before Mama raised her paddle, Shirley whispered something into her ear.
Okay, then I won't. Then I will not do the sleight of hand.
All right. So we have 100 platinum going for the fox. Going once. Going twice.
100 gold!
You mean platinum?
500 platinum, yes. That is the words that I am saying.
Yes.
500 platinum? You do realize that's 5,000 gold, right?
I know what I have said.
Very well then, if you can go ahead and pay it. Going once. Going twice. Sold! Alright, with that being said, her husband does indeed make her way over to you there, Xue Zhe. Wow, I never would have thought that you guys would have had it in ya. Alrighty then, so as soon as you hand over the gold, we can hand over the fox for you.
Over my shoulder at Umeko. And I just
What?
give a slight nod.
What? What? Why are you looking at me like that? What is...
I am just thinking to myself, hurry up, Yanghe. Hurry up.
Of course I have the platinum on me. Let me just reach into my pockets here and locate them.
And he's just reaching into all this just random assortment of pockets and just doing it very slowly as he can.
Why, yes, I also have part of the platinum money on me. Somewhere.
I'm gonna pickpocket Kiryu.
Alright, go ahead and try.
It's a good thing I have advantage on sleight of hand.
Yikes.
Alrighty then. You managed to pick 126 gold.
All right. That's going in my pockets. It's like, why did you bid an amount that you didn't have?
It was to build and just act as a distraction. Did you want me to lose and let us not let the fox survive?
Cherri was whispering to Mama during that.
So, was another one that we should have been keeping an eye out for then, or?
Yeah, you really very much didn't need to do that. I would have made sure that Mama didn't have the money if there was any inclination that it was going to go south.
I just really wanted to win.
You know,
Just
maybe we should have talked about this before we went with our plan.
As you were saying this, Kaiser's attention is being pulled away by something else, as one of the guards begins to go over to him and tell him that the CU clan is here.
Oh no.
To which he in shock goes, "Oh, we'll discuss this later." In the meantime, he goes over to his wife, and in a guess shock of surprise, she orders the guards to try and take away the cage and try to hide it for the time being. In the meantime, she has to go see the guests that are coming in, with Shirley and Mama going into the bar. Just give me one moment. I need to go ahead and bring in the tokens.
I keep stealing things from this man.
As you should.
I'm waiting for him to realize what's happening to him.
As you should, because he was a little shit.
He'll
By the way,
continue to be a little
by the way, the mage hand is dismissed. At this point.
Oh my god. I like to imagine that Xue was just really into the freaking bidding moment and he was just like, I wanna win. I wanna win.
I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna win.
I'm
we are.
winning!
In my mind, I was wondering where you got 500 platinum from.
That was part of the thing. We were bluffing.
That's not how an auction works.
That's not how an auction works. That's how an escape to save magic fox thing works.
So, with the announcement that the CU clan is certainly coming here, if not already here, the crowd that once was there for the auctioning is now beginning to disperse.
Look, not the point. We now have to make a decision if we're going to let Shirley be our mentor or not.
I don't know, man. She scares me.
I am also undecided.
I personally am inclined to say yes. Someone who scares you most likely would be the best teacher after all.
Is that how it
What
works?
sense does that make? In that case, I should be teaching all of you.
You don't scare me.
No.
You're Zuzu.
Zuze.
Yeah, right. Zuzu, you're a friend. You're not scary.
Well, think about it. She scares you because of her ability to hide her power. Xue scares people because he's a zombie. The very reasons that Shirley scares you are the very reasons that would make her a good teacher.
But what does that say about Xue?
You don't teach someone how to be a zombie.
Yeah, but if he scares people, he must be good at something then, right?
Yeah, but what he's good at is not necessarily what all of us need to learn.
True, but I'm not talking about that. What I'm asking is, what is Xue good for?
Oh. Kuzushi just blankly looks at you. That was rather rude. It just goes
I
walking
don't
towards
mean
the
it
bar.
that way.
No, what am I good for, monkey? What am I good for?
I didn't mean it that way. I just because by the logic, if someone is scary, that means they're good at something, and if Shirley is good at being scary, because then what is?
He's not ignoring Umeko's question because he doesn't think Xue Zhe is good at things. He's ignoring Umeko's question because it was rude as fuck.
Get back here, monkey!
So you all are headed over to the tavern?
Not really going that fast. You can just follow me, honestly.
He's following it just like you can't see through the mask, but he's just giving him like death stares.
You can't see because his back to you, but he's got a shit-eating grin on his face.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I will enjoy eating his dreams tonight.
All right.
That could be really fun if you go for that.
Go for it! Do it!
All right. Well, if you go decide to do that, that is going to be a thing later. But for right now, not Yanghe, you are starting to
Yes.
get back into town now, and
Yeah.
you see that there is a bit of a procession of a few armored guards, and one young adult that seems to be leading them, and they seem to be talking to the person that ran over the duel that you and Xue Zhe had earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang back a little bit. I'm gonna stay here, roughly where I'm at, and just listen in. Just listen in.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Underlord of the Siu clan. He then proceeds to show them a golden badge that is currently clasping to the inside of his jacket. The design looks a lot different from the jackets that the people of the Sand Village or Sandfisher Village wear, but that functions. He then begins to tell them that he's currently looking for a pair of ladies. One a young girl and another one older. They are wanted by the Siu clan. And if they happen to have any information, they'd be more than willing to not ransack the land and take any valuables that they happen to find. The mayor, doing her best to try and negotiate this, offers him a place to sit down for a while and they can begin to discuss things more better prepared in private. And so they begin to walk their way over to the mayor's house.
Okay, I'm just gonna let them pass.
Meanwhile, their guards are going to be staying on the opposite side of the border of the town.
Okay.
But you will notice that their armor looks a lot different from, say, the armor that you've been seeing anybody else wear.
I'm just gonna pass by, not saying anything to them, letting them pass by, and I'm gonna whisper over to one of the guards as soon as they're out of earshot.
Did I hear that right?
If you heard what we heard, I guess. What did you hear?
Ransack the town over 2 people?
To be fair, it's an underlord. If they wanted to ransack a town, the emperor probably wouldn't look any other way in terms of what they do here, so long as they're fulfilling the emperor's wishes.
Still, can't be worth 2 people just to ransack an entire town and destroy a livelihood.
Trust me, I get it. I don't want to be on the receiving end of their punishment either. They begin to look you over. You're just one lady here. You might not be them then.
No. If I happen to see anything, who would I need to go and report to?
Any of the guards here would be more than willing to help out with this situation. The sooner we get the CU clan out of our town, the better.
Okay. Good to know. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
I'm gonna head on over to the tavern.
All right. So, before you head into the tavern, let's see what the other members of the group are going to be doing when they head into there. As you all head in there, you will see that Shirley and Mama are indeed there at tables. Shirley is trying to keep her face hidden behind a menu, and Mama is trying to recline the chair with her next to her with her hat over her face.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Um,
have like a couple of minutes to interact with anything before Yanghe gets in there, so if you want to do anything.
Kuzushi is gonna look to Xue Zhe. It's like, if you must know what you're good for a lot of things. For one, you're a very capable healer. For two, you are good at speaking to those who are not necessarily the easiest to speak to. We both have different people that are less than savory that we'd be good at speaking to.
So
But-
what you're well, okay.
But more importantly than your fragile sense of self-worth at the moment is
Oh my god.
is what we're going to do about if we're going with them or not.
So what I'm getting is that Xue Zhe is best boy. Yeah. Right?
Sure.
He's good at being best boy. I like that. Because he's scary. That makes absolute sense. Yes, I love that. See, being scary is not that bad, is it, Zuze?
It is not. Out of the members of our party, you are the one who I wish to disembowel the least.
And like you too, buddy. And she gives him a pat on the back.
And with that moment being passed, Yanghe, you come up right behind them.
Sorry I'm late. Ugh.
So did you do it?
I show the spear.
I did.
You have stick.
I do stick very good.
See stick.
I'll explain the details later. I missed the auction I saw, so, how did things go?
You owe me 500 platinum.
What? Since when?
Since I
when
decided to help.
You... What did you do?
Bid money he doesn't have.
That's on you, not me!
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you have liked me to not bid and let your little friend be consumed by somebody else?
Ugh. All you had to do was just stall.
We did stall. Then somebody else did the stalling for us.
I saw. They're looking for Shirley and Mama.
Okay. He looks towards. That explains why the urgency on the decision when they get here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is more like we're picking a side in a conflict.
And according to what the leader guy said, if they don't happen to find them and, they don't work out some kind of a agreement, then this place could be ransacked.
Then it sounds like we should get the fuck out of here too.
And leave this place to just be ransacked by God to know what?
Well, it's either that or turn them in.
Either way, we gotta get Yaren out first. Where is she being held right now?
Last you guys saw, her crate was being carried off by guards.
Last I saw, her crate was being carried off by guards. She was still the fox spirit, though. So it had to have happened before you did the thing.
I guess. I mean, I'm not sure how long I took in between that time.
We were literally told that she would turn back as soon as Whisper turned back. Anyway.
Yep.
Okay, so if that's the case, then they should let her out at some point, right?
That seems the most likely. At least as far as I can tell. Either that, or given the current circumstances, they interrogate her to find out about Mama and Shirley.
To be fair, Yaren didn't spend so much time with Mama and Shirley.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
There's no good decision here. I hope you all know that.
No.
Then we have to do the good bad decision then?
Lesser of two evils is what they call it.
Yes.
The lesser of two evils may be to just tell them where Mama and Shirley are.
It's either that or we stay and fight them off.
Fight off an overlord.
I probably would not recommend that. Shirley would just say as she still keeps her face in the menu.
Nice to know that she's listening in on our conversation.
As usual.
Or we could just offer the two of them up and run.
You can't see it, but she is nodding her head very furiously behind that menu.
What are they wanted for?
I have no idea.
We could just ask.
Well. What are you two wanted for?
I have no idea what you mean, Mama will just say in a very unconvincing tone. As Shirley just merely goes, "Alright, come closer, I'll tell you."
He Why don't you
leans
just
closer.
tell us now.
What if I told you I was actually an empress?
What?
Yeah, no, I don't believe that.
And I'm the king of the unicorns.
You're the
You know, I
Where's
actually met him.
What?
The king of the unicorns. I've actually met him.
Is it Fluffy?
Umeko, not the point.
Roll sense
You're
motive.
insulting her.
No, roll sense motive.
What?
Insight. Roll
Insight, right.
Oh no.
18. I'm good. Not as good at it as Xue Zhe, though.
So, as far as you all can tell, Shirley seems to be telling the truth. Which means one of two things. She's being honest, or her deceit check is much bigger.
Or
You know
third
what?
option,
Oh,
she's
see-
delusional.
See, I was gonna say.
Ooh, that is a
she's
good
e-
third option.
I-
But since I didn't think of it, that's not an option this time. Maybe
I
next
was
thing
gonna
time.
say she's
if
even
she's-
either saying the truth about being an empress or saying the truth about having met the king of the unicorns. We just don't know which.
Here's
Oh
the
my-
thing. If she's in Kuzushi's mind, if she's telling the truth about being an empress, that offer to be our teacher is really fucking valuable. If she's that deceitful, if she's that good at deception, for Kuzushi, she is an excellent teacher.
I don't know. Don't you want to be a redemption paladin?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean lying. That doesn't mean giving up lying.
Oh
And it's
my
like-
gosh.
I think we should work with her.
Yeah, sure.
You cannot be serious.
I don't know about this.
Oh, come now. We'll have a grand time. Going out on adventures, seeing the world.
Being wanted for who knows what?
You'll
I
get
told you.
used to it.
It's because I'm the empress. They want me to do my job.
Your job,
Yes.
which
What is
is
your job?
Running an entire country. What do you think an empress's job is?
Oh yes, I can see you on your royal throne right now. Do you know what advocating is?
Yes.
You mean abdicating?
That. Thank you.
Yes, I do know about how succession works, and I am indeed the next one in line for the throne. Ever since
So you are not technically an empress.
ever since Dad passed away.
I retract my statement.
I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun before I go back home.
People are willing to actually kill to bring you back home. You realize that, right?
Oh, that's just Icon. He has to put up a brave face. After all, a name needs to mean something if you're gonna actually be using it.
How long were you planning on shirking the throne like this?
I thought I could be able to see the rest of the world in at least 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
That's not too bad.
What?
With how big the world is, seeing it within 1 month? It's not that bad. I've already seen my own country as much as I can.
Mm,
He thinks for a moment. He gets a bit of a grin on his face. What if we did have information for them?
And that being.
What if we told them that she had headed towards a certain quiet valley?
I'm afraid that such a valley was considered illegal to enter by the Black Flame Empress. If I even attempted to try and go in there, she would notice before my family even would.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They wouldn't believe that lie for a second. Trust me, I thought of it.
Still, it is possible we could direct them.
Are you? Do
Somewhere
you?
else.
I might have an idea. So,
And
would she know if you got on a boat to sail somewhere?
Well, so long as they don't enter in the valley, and so long as I don't say her name out loud, I should be alright.
So what if we told them that she went towards Oni Island, where I'm from?
Oh, but I actually want to go see Oni Island.
Yeah, you might have a bit of trouble with that. The waters around it are kinda wild.
Oh, come now. Why go on a ship when you can just ride on a cloud?
what?
What?
So there you go. There's our excuse for how we explain how she got there, if they ask.
You mean to tell me that this girl has a nimbus?
Well,
Or she
not
does.
on me, but I know where I can find one.
There are nimbuses in this
Either
world.
way,
Holy
we don't
shit.
need it to be.
Yes,
either
there
way,
are
we don't
nimbuses
need
in this
to be a-
world. Yeah. At
Either
the very beginning, there was a nimbus actually pulling a cart for you guys.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Right.
Either way, we don't need it to be a permanent solution. Just a diversion.
Yeah.
They're gonna find out that we lied to them.
Well,
Not necessarily.
if they go by boat, they're fucked.
If they go by vote, fuck.
Oh,
If they
there's the
go
one
by-
F word the stream.
If they go by boat, then they'll head toward. Then they won't fully reach there.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be easy to explain how she got there and they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
If they reach there and she's not there, then they could have missed her.
Yeah. Since she would be a few steps ahead, something like that, right?
My problem is that they're going to like this whole thing is going to come back to bite us at some point.
Like
Almost
fleas?
indubitably. But I'll try to make sure that it bites you very, very lightly.
Mm,
Anything we do other than handing her over is going to bite us.
Yeah.
Hell, handing her over is going to bite us too, because she's an empress, she's going to be running a nation, and she's going to be mad at us.
No, I wouldn't be mad at you. Just very disappointed.
Either way.
Either way, if we need to go to your country at some point, then I doubt we'll have as much preferential treatment, would we?
I wouldn't hold it against you.
But you would totally hold it against us now, wouldn't you?
Oh, come now. Surely you must have some respect for me.
Well, for one, you're surely not us.
I knew I liked you, Xue Zhe.
That was Kuzushi.
That's Kuzushi.
I know what I said. Xue Zhe was actually the
Great.
one not. Xue Zhe was the one not to make the pun.
I mean, we all like Xue Zhe. Everybody does.
Yee.
Out
He's
of
just a
character.
grumpy.
I'm a paladin, of course I'm going to make the pun. Anyway, so...
I'm just saying, everyone likes Xue Zhe. He's just a grumpy guess. What? No retort to that?
Focusing on the subject at hand.
Right. So the subject at hand. So long as you try to make sure I don't fall into the hands of my family, I'd be more than willing to help raise you and make you stronger cultivators. In fact, it seems as if a couple of you have already managed to reach gold now.
Hi.
Look, it's a good offer.
I don't know. I mean, you gotta remember the last time that we actually placed our trust in any kind of teachers, it didn't end well.
He did not.
Yeah.
And those teachers weren't literally the leaders of nations. What's your point?
They weren't, but point is, members of authority
Actually, the last
kind of.
time we placed our... And actually, the last time we placed our trust in an instructor, it was Yeren.
Yeah, but Yaren was also a student.
As you guys are having this conversation, the door begins to creak open. And then out from the door comes the druid with the white hair.
Oh.
And I gotta find his token again on here. We are. Oh, I accidentally set it to the GM layer. There we are. He's looking around the room a little concerned. Did I walk in at a bad time?
No. Yes, but it's
Kuzushi
fine.
uses his tail to push Umeko forward.
What the hell, dude?
Oh. Hello again, Miss Umeko.
What? Huh? Hi. Last time you didn't give me your name. Also, you kinda disappeared after I asked you a question, and yeah. Do you want a drink or something?
Yes, a drink would actually be lovely right about now. And in terms of my name, I'm White.
Yes, I can see that.
No, I mean literally, my name is White.
Nice to meet you. I'm Umeko. And she's going to awkwardly shake his hand.
And
Real
he
sweet.
shakes your hand as well.
This is so cringy. Oh my gosh. Please. Just.
I
Yes.
just came by here to try and sell off some meat since I just got back from hunting, and saw all the guards outside, and I feel as if I just missed something.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. My friends are going to take care of that. So, what's up with last time?
Right, the flower. Right. Is there some place private we could discuss that? Because that is a bit of a private matter.
Um. er, I mean, it's a bit awkward, but I do have a room upstairs. But I don't, I don't mean it like that. I just.
Of course not. This is completely platonic.
Yes, of course.
Good. So after getting his drink and drinking that down, by all means, lead the way, Miss Umeko.
Yes. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah.
Of course.
You can follow me. Just.
And he does indeed follow you up to your room. Umeko.
Yes.
After getting him to your room, you close the door, and he has his hands folded together in front of him in a as he's trying to think. So I'm glad to see that you're still doing okay.
Yes. Same to you. You look great.
Thank you. That's very kind. So, as I'm sure you've probably asked, the people around town would tell you I'm a druid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good. Now, how can I put this? Along your travels, you mentioned that you come across a white deer, correct?
Yes.
And this white deer seemed to have had some blood on him, correct? As if he were eating meat?
Oh, he was definitely eating meat. I gave some to him.
Yes. Now, what if I told you that he was in this room right now?
Oh.
How did I? Where is this going?
What? Wait, you're the. Wait, you what? Huh?
It's complicated, but long story short, I was born with two souls. My own and that of the deer.
Okay.
During the full moons, the deer does take over and make me take on his form, and I just want him gone. And I thought I was gonna finally be able to find a way to do that, but then you mentioned that he gave you a white rose.
Wait, was that him? Because it was some guy that flew over the moon and shoot an arrow at me, but the arrow was the rose, so that was the deer again.
Like I said, during the full moon, he has control over my body.
All right.
So usually he would just take the form of himself, but if he took the form of a man to do such an action to you, that means one of two things. He's either learned
right.
greater control of my human form, or he wanted to propose to you.
Is that what he meant when he said that I was interesting?
Well, maybe he might have just meant that you were actually interesting and then thought the idea of proposing to someone was his way of making sure that no one else could lay claim to you.
Wait.
He's still an animal after all, so.
Wait,
So
why would he want to lay claim to me, though?
Well, he is an animal, and as such, he will try to lay claim to what he believes should be and will be his.
Oh,
Yes, as you can see where I'm going with, he thinks that you are property. I think of you as a lovely lady, but at the same time, I wouldn't think of you as mine. I mean,
I mean, I get it. I mean, this is a bit awkward because
indeed, which is why I just wanted to try and drop it and distance myself from you. Not in a bad way, of course. He keeps on trying to find words, but they keep on escaping him.
well, I mean, I actually don't know what I mean. This is weird, right? This is. I mean, not that you are weird. I mean, this situation is weird. It's
Oh, I
like,
completely agree with you on that.
yeah, because it's you, but not you,
Hmm.
and it's oh.
Indeed. I should leave. The next full moon is in a couple of days, and I don't want to be tracking you down because of that. I don't
Wait.
want to make things any more awkward than they already are.
No, I mean it's fine. I'm just trying to figure out what we can do about this, you know? I mean, I do want to help, you know, because you seem like a nice guy and yeah,
I can't involve you in my struggles. That would be too unfair.
how?
It just seems unfair to me.
And what should I do with the rose then?
You are free to do with it as you will. You are more than welcome to discard it, replant it, use it as kindling. Just know that
And-
if you do decide to keep it, things might get even more awkward the next time you see him.
Because that would be like accepting his proposal?
Indeed.
What if I gave it back?
Usually giving the flower back to the person who gave it to you would be as if you are giving your love to them as well.
Oh boy.
Indeed. Usually most people would just deny it rather than accept it.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really aware of what it meant, so, But is it weird that a part of me kind of feels bad for the thing?
I mean, if it's seeing you as a way to get itself stronger, chances are it's probably not a good idea.
Wait, how?
It's trying to seek you out as a Dao companion. Usually those who are trying to seek out Dao companions are trying to strengthen their own Dao.
So, what does that mean exactly? Like, when...
Well, when one becomes a Dao companion, it's basically like opening themselves up to their partner, broadening their understanding and overall knowledge of the world.
Mm.
Kind of like shared experiences.
just try to talk with him?
You could, but the full moon's not going to be for another few days.
Right. Damn. By the way, does it have another name or?
It usually just goes by White Deer.
White and white deer. I can remember that.
Yes, I understand the irony behind it as well.
um, sorry. So, there's also another thing. When I tried to show you the rose, you said something about you would maybe take it from me.
Well, yes. You seem like a creature that seemed to understand the complexities of nature, and so I thought you and me would be good Tao companions.
Oh, well,
He says as he points over to your tiger skin.
oh yeah, that. It's actually a rite of passage from where I'm from. Strong warriors fight a tiger and we wear their skins. So, as a symbol of getting to, well, a certain, it's a rite of passage, basically.
See.
Yeah, you really would have accepted a proposal from someone you don't know just like that?
Well, yes. Usually, marriage is used as a form of contract to bind two people together, and then the love would come after.
I see. Well, I, Umeko is just going to start fiddling with her hands because she's not used to that attention or conversation.
As you were saying
She's
this, he will look outside the window and go, "It is getting rather late. I should perhaps find somewhere to lodge."
Oh,
was nice.
if you need a room, I could pay one for you here. It's
Oh no, I'm sure that
not
these
a
will get me
problem.
plenty to get me a room. He says he motions to his bag full of meat and furs.
Bag of meat.
Bag of meat.
He has the meat.
That was going to say it.
Blazing.
What? It's the Arby's theme.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure he has the meat in more ways than one.
We're adults.
Well, I mean, as a
We
druid,
are.
I'm sure he could be well endowed like a horse.
Anyway.
All right, back to things at hand. You will go ahead and leave your room, Umeko, and thank you again for the lovely chat.
Yeah, and maybe talk to you soon?
Hopefully. And hopefully
Yeah.
it's me, and not other me.
Right.
And with that, he'll head on down to the stairs and start to discuss a price with Bob. Meanwhile, Shirley's is still... Yeah.
Remember when I
Shirley...
said sometimes decisions would be necessary that aren't necessarily ones that are... that saving everyone is not always realistic. This is a case where it might be. And if I'm saying it might be realistic that everyone wins here, then let's face it, it more than likely is. The only island story is easy to cover for if they find out. If they find out she's not there, we can also be deceived by her, theoretically.
Mm.
True, that would be a very good idea. Unless they tell you that you have to come along with them until you find me.
That would be problematic.
Hmm.
But in that situation, then, well, no matter what, we're kind of in hot water on that one if we tell them anything.
Indeed.
The way that is safest for us would be to turn in Shirley. But it wouldn't be good for her. The way that is safest for us and best for Shirley is if we tell them nothing.
Yep, I like that idea. Let's go ahead and sneak out in the middle of the night.
Well, we gotta get Yaren first.
Alright. Let's see here. If my eyes track them correctly, they should be behind the mayor's house.
That's
Right.
where the guy basically was going.
It would make sense.
Mm.
It's possible I can have the means to make this happen, but if we do, then let's face it, we can never come back to this town again. Arguably, we can't even come to this desert again.
Oh, then what is your plan there?
I pickpocket the key, release Yaren, and we sneak out.
Ah, good. And here I thought you were going to ask to borrow the 500 platinum.
I mean... that's not for me to do. That's for him to do, because it was his idea to bid that.
500 platinum!
You wanted to save your little fox friend. I did what I needed to do in order to save them. You're welcome.
Wait,
Listen,
so
I
you
appreciate it, but you didn't have to go so hard!
Wait, you actually don't have the 500 platinum?
Oh.
Do you?
Shirley begins to laugh hysterically. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen people so desperate and so... But yes, I do.
Great, we'll let the Empress pay it off.
Alright. You see Shirley reach into her pockets, just her little hands going in there, and then it comes out a big old bag of coins. You want to count it? It's all there.
I will count it. No. I'm kidding. $500 platinum. He just side-eyes Xue Zhe.
So you accept the money.
Does Xue Zhe accept the money? Because like I said,
Of
all this
course
is Xue Zhe's fault.
Of course we accept the money. I was just more doing it like, go ahead, count it. There you go.
Great. Xue Zhe pays for the product, and which I'm aware how it sounds putting it like that, but
Now who's the one objectifying women?
look, it was an auction.
I get
Hard to
it.
hard to call this anything other than a product, isn't it? At least objectively speaking.
All right.
He pays for yarn and we get the hell out of here. Simple as that.
So is Xue Zhe going to go alone?
Would anyone like to accompany me?
Fine, I'll come with.
I'll come with too. They saw us together at the auction after all.
Well, they didn't see Yanghe with you at the auction.
No, but it wouldn't. No, but I can be the link that brings Yanghe here.
So you would act as a link between worlds?
Shut.
That was a stretch, and you know it.
You're right. I'll reflect on it. It'll be a link to the past.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Ah, great. With all these puns, it's going to be like Link's reawakening.
Shut up.
We'll have to just time how long this takes. We need to pull out a phantom hourglass.
Shut up.
We need to get this. We need to get this train back on the spirit tracks.
Y'all gonna turn me from Electro to Animo. Y'all gonna make me a Wind Waker.
All right, so you guys make your way.
can't.
So you guys make your way over to the mayor's hut.
Mayoral vicinity.
Yep, in the upper right-hand corner of the map. As such, hold on. Matter here. There we are. And so you knock on the door there, Xue Zhe.
Hello.
Hello.
We are not really entertaining guests right now. You'll have to come back later.
I have the payment.
Ah, right. Okay. He looks over to Yanghe. I see. She must have been the one holding it then.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I'm at least glad you two were able to work through your differences.
For the
Yeah, but-
most part. He's still a bit of a grumpy guess, but
And with that, he will go ahead and look over the coins and goes, "Yeah, these do appear to be platinum," and he clinks two of them together. They appear to be real. Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and get the fox ready for you. And he takes the bag, closes the door, and roll me perception.
Like all three of us?
Is that
Yes, all three of
Okay.
you are on the outside.
Hang on. Hang on.
poor spooption?
Perception.
Perspiration.
Those are some pretty good perceptions because through this wall, you will hear a muffled, "What the fuck?"
And there it is.
we might just actually get some free platinum out of this.
Then the person to open the door next is the gentleman there with the strange haircut and strange clothing. As he looks over your group, are you the ones paying for the fox?
Yeah? Why? Did something happen?
Yes, it seems that the fox in question has become human.
That mean
Human?
Does that mean we
Yes.
get to pay less?
Well, For starters, it means one of two things. It means that the fox that was once in the cage actually managed to escape. And two, I'd like to discuss to you where you found this, he says as he holds up one of the platinum coins.
I procured them within my travels.
We all did.
If I may ask, where did you travel when you received this particular platinum?
Oni Island.
Oni Island. Roll me deception.
Okay. 14.
Yes. I understand they use some sort of bartering system. If anything, they probably thought the coin itself was some jewelry to be pawned off. But if it were just one coin, that'd be understandable. From what I can tell here, there's 500 of them, and they're identical. And so I'll ask you again. Where did you get these coins?
I'm immediately looking to Kuzushi.
Yeah, I was about to say. We got them from Oni Island. There was a collector. They had a lot of them. So that we could have them in exchange for some services.
And what services did you get over at Oni Island?
Moving things back and forth, a little bit of monster hunting here and there, the usual sorts of things.
Did the Oni you come across ever mention about where they received these platinum coins?
Yes, as a matter of fact. He mentioned a small girl, smaller than me, in fact, and he kind of starts describing Shirley.
All right, roll me deception. I see. Thank you very kindly. He puts the coins back into the pouch, and he hands the pouch over to the mayor's husband. Well, I have received all the information that I need. As such, I will be taking my leave. As for them, see that your affairs are squared away with them. As such, the man will begin to walk on out in a rather flamboyant way, almost as if he's marching.
So Kuzushi, would that be a 1 or a 10 on your scale?
Out of character, what are you referring to as on my scale?
Like, would you tap that, basically, is what I'm asking.
Would you bow chicka bow wow with the gentleman that you were with?
Oh. An 8 at the very least.
Yeah?
Yeah, if not a 9.
What's keeping him from being a full 10 then?
Personality.
Yeah, that'll do it.
With that being said, the mayor is breathing out a sigh of relief as she just relaxes more into her chair. All right. Now then, let's let the girl out. We need to ask her a few questions. As such, we will actually end the session off right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
This was funny. This was a very funny session.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to get back into the swing of things after all that.
More
Yeah.
shenanigans.
Uh-huh.
We
All
love
right.
shenanigans.
Shenaniganery.
Still lying. He's just doing it for the right reasons.
I mean, yeah.
Alrighty then. So let's go ahead and see who we're going to be rating today.
Oh,
Right.
If I may make a suggestion,
By all means.
Goblin has a karaoke night tonight.
Ooh, karaoke.
Yes.
Are they online right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
God, I'm not seeing them on my thing.
He's got a new icon. If I recall correctly. I might have drawn it for him.
There we are. For
There
some
you
odd
go.
reason, his name wasn't popping up on my thing here. But alrighty then, we are going to go ahead and rate Gob the Goblin as he does his karaoke night.
Nice.
Yeah.
And as for our raid message will be the legal heist.
Legal heist.
That is, in fact, what has just happened here.
we totally did not do any crime.
No crimes.
That's right, it was all legal. All completely
Yep.
legal.
All completely legal. Yes, totally.
Oh,
No illegal activity whatsoever.
Nope.
Not even
Nope.
filming.
good God.
Not even pickpocketing. Nope.
No, that didn't happen.
Just bear in mind
I
that
didn't
when
even touch the guy.
bear in mind that if he happens to be in the middle of a song, it'll be on emo only chat. So if you can't drop in the raid message, emotes will do just fine as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're going to do an emote, go ahead and give him some lessons.
Yee.
Alrighty then. We'll see you guys over there. You all be safe. You all be awesome. Bye.
Yee.
Catch you later.